I'm doubted, so let me shout it. So sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me, so let's reroute it. It is essential that I present you this little issue, so soft as some tissue. So just let me rip through, still entertain you, spitting I've been on my
back once again. It's the Motivational One, banging on your eardrums and your eyeballs. Yes, I'm here once again in the young Dallas library, doing what I gotta do with you guys once again. And I'm just here on YouTube to shoot 100 videos. Why do I want to shoot 100 videos? Because I'm wanting to become a motivational speaker. Why do I want to become a motivational speaker? Because I love to speak. I've already manifested success in several people's lives, and I just love to speak. Well, I think I said that already. I like to help. And I just like to thank you guys for tuning in with me here on my channel. Hair's a little messed up. Got a few things that I want to talk about with you guys today, and I'm going to start it off like this. A few years ago, when I was still just a tyke, a young buck, my grandparents used to take us on vacations, and one time they brought us down to Dallas, Texas, or not Dallas, Texas. I don't know why I said that, probably because I'm here now, but let's just say Texas, okay? And on the trip, you know, from Colorado, my grandma, she said something like, Chester or Cheddar. She used to call me Cheddar. She was like, why don't you become a preacher? And I thought about that, and I kicked it around in my mind, here and there and here, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it some more. And you want to know what, ladies and gentlemen? I could not find a problem with becoming a preacher. So I say that to say this. Now, I don't necessarily want to be a preacher, or maybe I do, but at this point in my life, I'm just not ready for that. Okay? But the point is that I still do want to speak. I still do want to teach. I still do want to help people like yourself. So, you know, maybe not a preacher, but a motivational speaker. And I mean, some preachers are motivational speakers, but yeah, I want to be a motivational speaker. That is my goal. That is what am I doing? That is what I am doing right now. What I want to talk to you guys about, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, and I'm going to start doing this, okay? I'm going to start, you know, in the beginning of my videos, it's like 20 or 12 seconds of nothing. You know, you got the music for the intro, but what I'm going to start doing is rolling up on people while I do the intro. And then when I do it, I'm going to say who I am and everything, and then I'm going to start talking to that individual, and who knows what's going to happen when you walk up on somebody filming them. You know, especially in Dallas, Texas, there's a lot of short fuses around here, but you know, I figure what better way for you guys to understand who I am and what I do other than diffusing a situation like that. Now, I've already told you guys in the video, you can't win them all, okay? So even though I may try to diffuse the situation, it might get out of hand, and if it does get out of hand, then, you know, the best course of action for me would probably be to just move around, because, you know, bad things happen down in Dallas, Texas, if you're not on your P's and Q's, or like I like to say, staying on your toes like a midget to the commode, okay? Anyway, so on to the next thing I want to speak about. I was on the bus today, right? And, you know, some young cat, he was from New Orleans, he hollered at me. He was like, yo, where the jobs? What's up? And I told him, Texas has got a really high employment rate right now versus any other place in the country. Cost of living is down. Texas is a real good place to be. I mean, if you're on your P's and Q's, don't come to Texas. You know what I'm saying? If you're not got your mind right, because they got places for you around Texas. When they say don't mess with Texas, you better have your mind right. Because if you don't have your mind right, I wouldn't be messing with Texas. Okay? But anyway, so the guy, he asked me, he was like, where's the jobs at? And I was like, man, if you want a job, there's jobs out here. Okay? And then, you guys know me, so I went from there and I said, well, in your position, if you don't, you don't have a job, find something that you want to do, something that you like to do. You guys already know how I do. Then I went into the whole spew of him starting his own business and and then I got into myself and started talking about me and what I'm doing with you guys here in P.M.I.P.PRODUCTIONS. And he said he was a rapper, and I checked him out on YouTube and everything, and you guys can probably check him out in my playlist or videos viewed list. Still gotta check him out some more. But anyway, as I was talking to this young man, I was projecting my voice because, this is what I'm going to be doing, speaking for a living. So pretty much I was just, if nobody was really looking at me, I know they were paying attention, because I was commanding the attention pretty much of everybody on the bus. And if you think you're not getting it, you can just tell in the body language, people kind of turning their ears a little bit, kind of going back that way, maybe even having smiles on their faces. And I said to him, I told the guy, you can check me out on YouTube, Motivational Won, one spelled W-O-N. You guys already know my spew and everything. And then I said it to the rest of everybody on the bus. I was like, and if anybody else is listening, you can find me on YouTube, the Motivational Won. One spelled W-O-N. So just before we got off the bus, this gentleman came to me, and his name is Larry Crop. Hey, how you doing out there? Larry Crop, giving you a shout out. Mr. Crop said to me, he said, I like what you're talking about. I like what you have. He gave me his phone number, and he asked me, how to find me on YouTube, and he gave me his phone number, and he said, get in contact with him. Now, in this business, some of the people that I've already been watching, that's motivating me, and I watch them to learn and to also be inspired. But I think Les Brown said it like this: it's possible. Anything is possible. And as long as you get out there and you start trying, you do not know what's going to happen. And once you get out there and you start trying, things just unfold. So this Larry Crop, I just wonder what Larry has. And Larry, he's a white guy, and dressed real nice, had a tie on, I do believe, slacks, so he looks like a very important guy, or might be brushing shoulders with, so who knows what's gonna go with that. Anyway, got a little more time with you guys. So yesterday I was talking about the lineup of motivational speakers, and I didn't have all of their names, so here they go right now. Back over 20 years ago, I was, of course, listening to Zig Ziglar. Amway put me on to him. Les Brown, I just got through talking about him. Darren LaCroix, he's another one of the people that got me what I'm doing right now. Whitney Phipps, Walter Bond, Mike Williams, I've already talked about him, he's a little bit behind me, or ahead of me, excuse me. Willie Jolly, Damon John, this guy, put out FUBU, okay? And last but not least, hopefully, okay, this is a young gentleman I seen on YouTube. His name is Dalton Sherman. Young man, about 10 years old. Did a speech, seen it on YouTube. Outstanding. So guys, check it out. This is the Motivational One, letting you guys know that sky is not the limit, but further is the dream. Shoot past the stars and reach for the galaxies. It's a pleasure being here. I love you all. You can do anything. Don't let anybody take you away from your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. You can do it. Until next time.
I'm doubted, so let me shout it. So sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me. So let's reroute it. It is essential that I present you this little issue, so soft as some tissue. So just let me rip through, still entertain you, spitting hot venom.